You all remember Seraphite 2, the game that was developed by Neki in 2013 for the mobile apps. This was a mobile fighting game that was very simplistic yet have very smooth animation. I have played this game a lot in childhood and also sometimes played, and now I am playing the Shades version of it. But today I really want to talk about Seraphite 2, as because today's mobile game is not that great. Like, what the hell is this? So, I can tell you this game doesn't only make good animations and fights, it also make good no, it make good baddies. Anyways, the story starts with our boy, Shadow, who starts his lines with
Once I was a great, invincible warrior, and no one dared to stand in my way. I traveled the land searching for a worthy battle, until I discovered the gates of shadows. I broke the laws of the elders and opened the gates. The demons of the other world were beyond them. They rushed upon me, tearing my flesh, draining my soul, turning me into a shadow. And now, for eternity, I am doomed to wander the world and fight the demons I freed.
yeah. So now is like a very real Shadow, like literally a shadow that works in a 3D world. Like how can I do that? Anyways, now you have a sensei. Yeah, like his name is Sensei. Like we do not know his real name. Like everyone calls him Sensei for some reason. Like you have to have like a goddamn good aura to like have everyone call you Sensei. Like he gets born and get called Sensei. Like okay, enough Sensei glazing. Then Sensei really thought that you have got no fighting skill at all after what he taught you. Now you have to fight his new discipline named Kenji. Honestly, Kenji is the goat, man. He will not hit you. It will be times up, but he will not hit you unless you hit him and make him lose. Man, he is the goat. Anyways, after defeating Kenji, Sensei will tell you that you cannot die because you are a Shadow. How can you die at this point? And then he will have your introduction of your first boss, named Lynx. He's the first boss. He shouldn't be that hard, right? Right? Anyways, before defeating the first boss, you have to defeat his bodyguard first. And his bodyguard, and one of the most goated bodyguards, Sin. Because he'll literally not defeat you. He will just dance with you at this point if you do not hit him. You can only get defeated if the time is up. You cannot be beaten by him. He's just like Kenji. So now I have a question for you. What were you missing at this point? Cool weapons? Magic? Ranged weapons? Absolutely no, you are missing a girlfriend. Look at this. God damn. She is me. She is supposed to help you. Yeah, supposed to, because she will just say things and in the later the game. No, I will not give you spoilers at this point. Then you'll be introduced to other game modes. First game mode is tournament. Tournament is like, yeah, tournament. You fight, you get money. You will get some baddies here, and sometimes you will get no baddies and some disgusting or 80 baddies. Okay, I'm not talking about it. They are baddies actually. Next game mode is survival. Survival is just, of course, survival. I mean, you try to survive for 10 rounds continuously. Your health will be the same as previous round. For example, if you got beaten up in the first round and lost minus 50 of your health, then in the next round your health will be from the same place. Understood? Next game mode is called duel. Sometimes in duels you will find prizes and sometimes you will not. But I do not understand why internet connection is required. It's just AI is playing with me. I don't know what. As because it's the first act in tournament, survival or any duel, you will not find anyone using ranged weapons because you also do not have them. Anyways, you meet the second bodyguard named Nidlan. Oh my god. Anyways. Not being distracted. Needle just uses needle, as her name suggests. By the way, be aware of the second last bodyguard, because this person can be misleading. This person can look like a woman, but this person is not. He's a guy. Anyways, you're not competing against Lynx, your first boss, and you're gonna be so getting beaten up by this. 90% of the chance you're getting beaten up by this. The first two rounds will be easy for you, then the last round will be so damn disgusting for you that you may rage quit sometimes. Because this guy can not only have Wolverine with claws, he can also get invisible, can also cause poison if I remember in the old version, and can also attach a bomb. Yeah, a sticky bomb type set. Can you believe that? It's only the first boss, the second boss will be more mind blowing. Then you go to the second boss. The second boss is actually Hermit. He's actually also a teacher that teaches magic. But the sad part is his bodyguards do not have a single female. So yeah, Shadow, you cannot raise any of them. Anyways, in the Act 2, the tournament, survival and also duels, now they can use ranged weapons. Because you have defeated Lynx after all. Hermit has this big two long swords which have the same animation as the Sai, but the combo attack is very deadly as it goes like Hermit's weapon has the enchantment of weakness, but the most important part of Hermit is his magic. He can throw thunder. Yeah, like he's like Zeus of demons in Shadow Fight 2. Not only he can throw thunder, but if you're beating him too much, he would just rotate his swords and sit in a meditation position and fly. And while he's flying, literal thunders will fall on you and you have to dodge then beat him. How fun is that? Also, in Act 2, there will be an introduction of two new game modes. First is Eclipse. Eclipse is just normal mode but hard. But the catch is, if you defeat the bosses in Eclipse mode, you will get their weapons. The second new game mode is Challenge, where it's like duel but there's a challenge behind it. Like when the ground is hot, or you can do only kicks, or the opponent is sometimes invisible, like that only. By the way, did I mention that this game soundtrack is absolutely fabulous? Yeah, the background music that is going on, it is actually from the game. In this act, we will meet another person named Sly, and by his name suggests, he is still not that sly. He's just a merchant, to be honest. The third act starts and we'll meet the boss, Butcher, whose by his name suggests is a butcher. But before you meet Butcher, you will meet a challenger, and the challenger is none other than one of the butcher's wife, and the most favorite wife named Rose, who challenges you because she thinks you are weak and shouldn't touch his master's face. But when you defeat her, she straight up insults Butcher. But my question remains, how did Butcher get to score Rose? Like, look at that! By the way, every bodyguard of every demon has their own backstories, where every bodyguard of Lynx is named by an object. For example, Needle is named Needle, Brick is named Brick, and so on. I do not know why Ghost is named Ghost, probably representing that how Lynx can turn invisible. Also, all of the Hermit's bodyguard is named by mythical creatures, for example dragons and other so on. I personally think it's representing its magic. That's why his disciples are named from mythical creatures. Anyhow, all of the Butcher's bodyguard are named from animals like bird, rhino, and moreover, probably representing the profession he does, that is butchering. And probably, if my script and lore sense is correct, Then the bodyguard Bird and Rhino were dating, and you defeated Bird that Rhino didn't like. But who cares? You will defeat him too. Butcher's body shape is very fat. That's kinda understandable when you know he eats meat all the time and does butchering. Butcher can do magic. He can do the fire type thingy. His weapons are literal butcher knives that are used to cut meats. There are enchantment of bleeding because obviously he's a butcher. And he has the most weirdest yet funniest ability, that is if he jumps, earthquake happens. Like that's truly a creative mind, Nikki. Hats up to you. You go to the act of Wasp, and at this point survival tournament, duels and challenge may use magic, and also duels also have challenges at this point. Anyways, all of the bodyguards of Wasp are named after three creatures because, surprise surprise, Wasp is a pirate. As she is a pirate, that makes her immediately fall under one of the most hot categories, but in my opinion guys, she's not that. Anyways, as her name is Wasp, and this thing is also a wasp, and this thing has wings, that means, yeah, she can absolutely fly and demolish you. She also has thorns that makes that if you hit her, then you also get damage. Just like Minecraft thing that. Wasp also fights with this big sword with a blade type thing. She also have two types of magic, one that's blast things and one throwing thunder. Probably learned from Hermit. The next act has the boss named Widow, and as her name suggests, she isn't married, of course, but her sort of lore suggests that she is so beautiful that she seduces every man and then kill them. You'll also see that in the background of it. Her bodyguards are named by the snowy creatures as expected, as she lives in the snowy area. She has this hand fan that is supposed to be used as a hand fan, but she used them as blade, boomerang with them, and it can also teleport them on freaking eyes. Not only that, her armor also can regenerate. So sometimes it's hard to kill her, so you have to be very fast. Now, the last of the demon, and from whom you will get your last seal to open the gates of shadows, is named Shogun, and for some reason is found in Ivory City, and the place is burning as hell because it is very near the gates of shadows and have fall under great impact as persons said. Meanwhile, every bodyguard of Shogun has the name of military ranking or army ranking, if I am correct. Shogun is a samurai type demon whose armor is enchanted with literal protection that can neglect damage sometimes, so it's sometimes very hard to damage him. And also, his magic power literally contains throwing meteorites at you. Yeah, absolutely. You can freaking summon meteorites. And when you think that you can dodge the meteorites, try to dodge his ally that can sometimes get summoned and freaking beat you up and jump away. And you cannot beat him up because it is. The ally can beat you up, but you cannot beat him up. Yeah, it can sound confusing, but it's really not. Trust me. Anyways, so after beating every boss and every demon, you thought you will go into the gates of shadows. Think about it. Absolutely not. Fight every boss again at once. How cool is that? Anyways, after you have defeated every boss again in one match, your legendary sensei will say that you should go yourself to close the gate of shadows because he gave the excuse of his being too old for this. May, being your girlfriend at this point, sort of, will come along with you. Then Yes, she got trapped. Now you have to break all the seals. And to break all the seals, go fight each of the boss again. Yay! Fun! The grind in this game is, what do you say, immaculate. When you enter the domain of Titan, or the place after the Gates of Shadows, after playing all that again, you will meet Shroud. You can say he works with Titan, so first he will challenge you. And remember, he can't be defeated first time. No way you are defeating him. Make that time, Kali will come to save you. Now who is Kali? As you have the Shadow Rays, Kali is your now new ally. And you will meet again another dude named Cypher. You can just code it them to Sensei and me. Yeah, because these two jobs are the same as Sensei and me do in the normal world. So in this Titan's world, your first mission will be to defeat the Chronos and to meet Ancient. Now who is Ancient? Ancient are those powerful beings that Titan felt hard to control. Their skill set mostly got extinct, but the Ancient you will meet has still overpowered Titan, like by not getting mind controlled. First you will defeat the Chronos, like the looter and all. Am I being clear? I guess not, but who knows. Then after defeating Chronos, you will meet Ancient. And for some reason, Ancient will give challenges and speak in Shakespearean language. I don't know that aliens like Shakespeare works, but who cares. After fighting with all the challenges of Ancient, you will finally fight Ancient. And oh boy, the weapon is like, oh my god, that's so cool. By the way, I forgot to tell you one thing, that when you're going to fight Ancient, Kali will give you a makeover. And damn, it will look much more cool in that. Oh my god, see that, man. Your rays have increased more. Aura has increased more, man. I know I'm sounding brain rot, but it's so cool. Now, after doing all the events before you're fully trained to fight Titan, and when you fight Titan's bodyguard, by law, if I'm correct, then all the bodyguards of Titan are Shadows version of different timelines. Yup. Different timelines of Shadows actually got defeated by Titan. That's why now they serve Titan. This game has some next level lore, man. But after all, you are Shadow in this universe, you're the main character, and you defeated every one of the other version of yourself. So now, I guess you will fight Titan. Absolutely not, you will fight me now. Yup. The girl who got literally kidnapped by Titan had been mind controlled by Titan at this point, and now look more badass. Players also say that Mei is one of the most hardest boss in the game, even harder than other demons, as Mei's armor enchantment is literally sealed. Like, it's really hard to dodge because it neglects all the damage, and her magic is like aura farming, I guess. Her weapon is that two blasters, yeah, like guns, sort of. And after freeing Mei by beating her up, it finally fight Titan. And oh boy, that being is freaking 8 to 9 foot, his blade is taller than you, he have a false arm that can literally extend and bring you over, and hits massive and put him down. He has a shield that you have to break first, you damage him first, he can literally do earthquakes by only jabbing his foot down and what not. Have fun beating him up. So this was the whole of Shadow Fight 2. Have fun playing it. I have had a lot of fun in my childhood, and if I get any chance again, I will play it again. By the way, its lore goes for like more 3 parts. Yeah,